You're probably one of the very few people who actually knows the difference. Back when I was a kid, I had 10 people with flat feet tend to have, but 90s are really like, you've lived quite a long life, haven't you? Because two different things. I'm glad you're probably one of the very few people who actually knows the difference between them. Because a lot of times, nobody knows. Oh no, my battery's running out. Ooh. See if I can.
It's amazing how smooth out, I'm a drain layer, so I walk on uneven ground and with boots on.
Yeah, especially like, it's pretty sure the bunion right here you have also contributes to it.
Yeah.
Ooh. Huh. That's a pretty deep one just then. Surprised you can tolerate that.
Yeah, not too bad really.
Well, there it is right there. There it is. Now, you're left with a little hole in your foot. Nah, it's okay. It's not that bad. It's basically deep in. Really deep in.
So that'll come back again?
Eventually, if you keep putting pressure on this spot, it will. But if you don't, then yeah. But it's likely, it's just due to pressure on a spot. So high amounts of pressure in this area, which causes the hard skin to build up around this area.
Yeah.
And that's when like the corn will form. Man. This one's going sideways. There you go. Pretty much done now. Pretty good. Now, pretty deep in though. What happens is the body's trying to get used to it, so that's why it's forming this area. Must have been there for a while though.
Well, I think it has. It's only in the last, couple of years that I've really noticed it as being an issue.
Yeah.
When it starts hurting some of my shoes.
Yeah. One thing, it's the it does occur over time, especially this lump here.
Yeah.
It does occur over time. I can't really cut off your lump because that's
that's what I'd like you to do.
That's part of.
Well, I wouldn't really like you to do, but I'd just like you to get rid of it.
Yeah. That's the hard part. Like, There's a part of you that I can't cut away. As much as I want to.
Well, every now and again, I actually do sort of attack it myself with my
I can see that.
and give it a real sort of hurry up and oh, go on, get out. Oh, and it hurts and it hurts. And
Yeah. My dad has corn, so I just bring my stuff home and just to help him out. And like, he just tries to man up to the pain. But I do it pretty well. He doesn't feel any pain at all. But like he leaves it so long, like they're like, okay, it's getting serious, Dad. I have to help you out. Yeah. But this error is usually due to footwear.
yeah.
So I was wondering if your other leg has it as well.
No,
No.
not
okay.
well, not really.
Because this error is usually due to narrowness of the shoe.
Yeah, I usually end up by buying a shoe that is about half a size too big because
Oh,
I've got
okay.
such broad feet
Mm.
and high insteps, broad feet,
Okay.
which means that sometimes it's very hard to get
Mm-hmm.
the right shaped
Mm-hmm.
or the shoe that has that sort of space in that area.
Yeah. What brands do you usually go for?
Oh, anything that fits.
Okay.
I think, but I usually do, especially with my sort of things that I walk in or
Yeah.
camp in, I usually go to something, that's fitted specially for me. I mean, make sure they fit it for me,
Mm-hmm.
so that New Balance seems to be quite good.
Yeah. New Balance are really wide shoes.
Yeah,
Pretty much one of the widest in the market, so I really recommend those ones.
yeah, they're the ones that I have quite a lot of.
Mm. That's good. Yeah, personally I own, back when I was a kid, I was recommended from a podiatrist to get New Balance shoes because a lot of shoes they have black
Oh yeah.
and I can wear it to school. So yeah, it was a pretty good shoe. It's wide enough for me. I have pretty flat, like Fred Flintstone kind of foot.
Mhm.
Those flat, fat ones. Yeah. But it did help me a lot with my back pain that I get. Back then I couldn't even walk like 30 minutes. I couldn't walk 30 minutes without any other pain.
Things are getting bad when you have trouble with your back when you're walking.
Mm. And that's me when I was like 13, 14.
Mm.
So it was unusual. So that's why my
Yeah.
parents did that. That was the first time I realized that I actually been to a podiatrist a long time ago. I didn't know what they call them, like back then. I just called them a doctor. And now I realize, oh, you don't call them doctors now. A lot of podiatrists don't like to be called doctors in New Zealand. Honestly, in some of the states in Australia, you call them doctors. So in New South Wales, you call them doctors. Like in Sydney,
Oh yeah,
places.
okay.
I think in Queensland they might not. Yeah. There it is. It's a lot better now. Taking out the core of it. And remove as much of the lump as I can.
Mm.
Doesn't always seem appealing. There you go. You got any plans for Easter?
Yes, we're going up to the Sounds.
A little bit sound.
We've got a batch up there and one not far from Picton.
Oh.
But it's boat access only, so we try and get up there early enough to get in a boat and get to our destination before it gets too cold and dark.
Yeah.
Oh, that looks 10 times better.
Uh-huh. Can't take every meat out.
No, I know, but
It looks a lot better
that's
now.
probably about as good as you can get.
I'll make it a little bit more better.
Can't do that with a fingernail.
No. You can try.
Yeah.
You can try a million years. It's not as good as a knife. Yeah, corns are just, I just see them every day. But like, it's good, right, to help people out in this area. Like, most podiatrists like to get into the whole biomechanics side, which is something I love to do as well. Most of the time, I help people with like nails and corns and stuff, and I also help out biomechanics, so athletes as well.
Yeah.
Which is something I really like to do, because it's much more rewarding and it makes you think a lot more.
Yes.
Right. Usually what I do is just make a video, and it's just people often just like find it really nice and soothing, and just like have a chat and everything. And you'd be surprised at how many people actually enjoy like watching you actually learning about feet, because not many people actually know much about feet.
No, right, okay.
Like just like people with flat feet, they always like people with flat feet tend to have like some sort of problem in their hips and like things like that. And not many people understand why they get the pain in the hip. There's actually from the posture here, from the foot posture here, your knees turn in and then your hips turn in, you know? So people often try to find solutions, but they can't. So that's one of the reasons why I do this. Yeah. Yeah, it's one of those things. Yeah. Did you feel the earthquake?
I did, yes, goodness.
There was one 2 nights ago.
I didn't feel it.
That one you didn't feel? Okay.
No.
That's surprised, because I felt that one, but I didn't felt the one this morning, like right now, just then. Like, didn't even feel it.
Wow, okay.
Like, this one I was surprised, because I was actually right here, and the person right next to me felt it. But like, when I was like here, I didn't feel anything. Like, I thought maybe I thought it was a truck, but like, I didn't even notice it at all.
Okay. It's funny that, isn't it, our concept of things.
Yeah.
What is the music you've got playing?
Oh, it's a song that I have in church. Have you heard of the song?
Yeah. Yeah, I have. I'm just trying to make it, work it through. Saviour?
Savior.
Yeah. So one of
the
those.
mountains. Yeah. You know the song.
I do.
You go to a church or something?
I do, yeah. I go to Catch Me a New Life. What
Catch
church?
Me in New Life. Oh, okay. I went to North Shore New Life in back in Auckland,
Right.
and that's the only New Life church I've been. But like, yeah, it's really awesome. And they play like, this is a really common song they play over there.
Yeah.
I go to just the one in Encounter nearby. You know Christchurch Chinese Church, the one on Greers Road? So it's just like a 5-minute drive from here.
So where is it? What's it called? Encounter.
Yeah.
So what's the street it's on?
Greers Road?
Greers Road.
Just nearby.
Okay, I'm just trying to place what part of Greers Road.
Yeah, Greers Road, like where the old YMCA is. So if you keep going straight from Burnside, you eventually reach it. Like eventually you'll see it. Past those little shopping malls around the supermarket.
So it used to be the YMCA?
Yep, used to be.
I know. So has it got the Chinese church of...
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
Yeah, I know the one you mean.
Yeah.
Great.
Oh, I didn't know.
And you enjoy it.
Yeah, I enjoy it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been a Christian since I was since I remember myself. Because my parents were Christian, so I kind of got involved in it. Yeah.
Great.
So I guess I grew up in a Christian family,
Yeah.
and just stayed as a Christian ever since. Yeah. Most of my friends, a lot of friends, they decide not to. They just left. But I felt like there was some sort of purpose there, and I decided to stick with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't regret it. Alright.
Great. That's really good.
My friend's actually coming here next week. Oh, actually, I have a friend coming over from New Life Church. Is there anything to do in Christchurch I can bring them around?
To do what? In what regard do you mean?
Like for someone who's coming here for the first time?
To go to a church, or
I mean, for a holiday.
for a holiday?
I'll bring them to church definitely, but yeah.
Yeah. No, no, I wouldn't. No, library, museum. I don't know.
I'm just thinking what I can do in Christchurch. Yeah.
Antarctic Centre.
What can I do?
Punting on the Avon River.
Punting on the Avon River.
Mm-hmm.
Something that a guy would enjoy doing.
Yes. You're asking a woman, aren't you? So. And, yeah.
It'll be great if it was a girl, but I don't know. I'm trying to think of what I can do in Christchurch. Like other than Botanic Gardens, it's winter right now, so the flowers are all dead.
Yeah, I know, but there's beauty in there still.
Yeah.
There's winter flowers out and.
Really? I went there. I didn't see any flowers.
Mm-hmm.
Like all I saw were branches. Like I can't actually think of any winter flowers. What's a?
Well, there's rhododendron trees come out and azaleas. They could be budding. It might be a wee bit early for them yet.
Okay. Maybe it's September. That's when they'll bud around.
Well, there's certainly a different lot of spring things, isn't there?
Yeah.
That makes it beautiful here, doesn't it? So the whole seasons have something different.
Exactly. Yeah, but otherwise I can't think of anything to do in Christchurch really. Like, I'm not trying to say it's a boring place, but it's something I don't know what to do, you know? Alright, let's go deep in here now.
Have you been to the Antarctic Centre and been on the Hagland, you know those, I think they're called Haglands or Huglands or something. Do you know what I mean?
I've been to Antarctic Centre, but I don't know what the Haglands place is.
They're the machinery, you know, the little cabs that go over outside.
Gondola? No, I don't think so.
They give you a rough terrain experience.
Really?
Apparently, yeah, I've not done it.
Okay. Was it fun?
I couldn't tell you that. I don't know.
Oh, think about it. That sounds pretty rough, like you said.
Yeah.
So what do you do exactly? Is it like you? It's like a hiking thing, or is it?
No, you're in a little cab thing. You should go on their website and have a look and have a read.
Okay. How do you spell it? What is it called?
Just go on the Antarctic
Antarctic Centre.
Centre website and
Okay.
Frogs, I'll tell you.
Sure. Yeah. Shouldn't be giving you much trouble now. I just took out the core of it.
Thank you.
lot of Callus overlying on it. How long have you been a Christian for?
Since 1978.
Oh, wow.
So, a few years. Yeah.
Were you like born in a Christian family?
I was
Or?
brought up in a Roman Catholic family.
Okay. Was there a reason why you like went to New Life Church? Or is it like, because I don't think they're Catholic. I don't think New Life is Catholic particularly.
No, it's not. No, because I had a personal experience with Jesus and went to a Pentecostal church. Yeah.
Would you?
That was in Australia, actually. Yeah.
Okay. Would you mind sharing, or is that too personal for you?
In what way?
Sharing your, I mean, why, like, what experience with Jesus like?
Gosh. I just felt there was more, just more to church than just going to church, So I was taken to the Four Square Church back then in those days, in Australia, in Western Australia, and found the music was wonderful, and
Okay.
just
So you feel like there's much more to church, and as in like, you felt you were just doing some sort of routine at church, and then it kind of felt meaningless before?
and then a great big gap, between then gave it away, but always knew that God was there, was around. But instead of just having a head knowledge, a religion, it became a relationship then.
Exactly. Like a lot of people think like Christianity is some sort of religion where you follow a set of rules and you go to heaven and things like that, but it's the opposite. God wants a relationship with you.
Yeah.
And that's what Christianity is really all about. Forming that relationship with God. And it was only possible because basically, we sinned, and then that's how we are separated from God because of sin.
That's right.
And and then in a way, like, people think like, if God loves us, then He wouldn't create hell. But then like, I guess what like Christianity is trying to say is that God sent His Son to save us from sin because we were doomed to go to hell, and that's what like Jesus came here for, to save us from our sins.
Well, He didn't, then we would be doomed, that's for sure.
Yeah. It's actually like a giant love story in a way, the Bible.
Yes, it is, that's true.
It's a collection of books, actually. People think it's like one book. But it's a collection of books that have been put together over thousands of years, hundreds of years altogether and everything.
Were you born in New Zealand, Jackie?
Born in Hong Kong. I came here when I was like really young. So I was kind of brought up as a Kiwi.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like Hong Kong is having a lot of issues right now, extradition laws and everything, so yeah. And yourself, were you born in Christchurch or?
I was, yeah, born in Christchurch.
Oh, you've been here all your life then. There you go. Alright. So your whole family has it?
Yeah, seems to be, and I've got relations, nephews and that in Australia. I was talking to one of them last night and he said they got the same thing there.
Yep. Alright, let's get started. Yeah, a lot of these things run in the family, and also how you walk as well. So, what a lot of people do is they put a lot of pressure on the side of their toes. So it's been pushed over down like that. It's really awkward, but yeah, doesn't happen to a lot of people.
Yeah.
So you're not alone.
Yeah.
But at least like, the thing I can do right now is it help you remove those painful corns right now.
Yeah. Yes, well I thought, I've got the 90th birthday coming up in 2 weeks.
2 weeks time.
And I thought there's a big crowd coming over. I didn't want anything major done on that.
Yeah.
And because I didn't want to be a cripple at the...
Almost hitting the 100 mark.
I don't know if I'll reach that.
Oh yeah. But 90s are really like, you've lived quite a long life, haven't you?
Oh really? Yeah. I can't complain.
Yeah. Yeah, I can't complain as well. It's really, everything's pushing against each other, all the toes, so that's why you get this corn here.
Yeah, I don't know if you can get any things that will keep them apart or not.
For you it's a lot harder to get it out.
Yeah.
Just because like, if I put something in between your toes, it's going to cause a bit of pain here.
Yeah.
And it's going to be moving you into awkward places. But what shoes do you wear? Are those the shoes that you wear? The New Balances out there? Okay. Yeah, New Balance is nice and wide. For you, you might need some Dr. Comforts, just because they make some really good shoes for really really wide foot.
Oh, I
For
see.
you, and I mean wide and tall foot. So what I mean is like, when this is moved over, it's going to increase the width here. It's going to do a lot of things. So yeah, it's going to change the shoe quite a bit. And they make split sizes, which is like shoes just split for this size for this foot and that size for that foot.
Yeah.
So,
Oh, I see. Yeah.
yeah. So what do you do in just a normal daily life? Just do you walk around a lot? Do you walk around parks?
I do quite a bit, but that's why sometimes it's been slowed down a bit, because sometimes, you know, you can't walk as far, I get a bit sore. And,
Yeah.
But yeah, no, and that's one of the reasons I want to sort of keep walking.
Suspected it. Sorry.
I've got a stick, but I don't use it, but
Okay.
I should do, I suppose.
If you start to lose your balance, then yeah. But if you feel like you don't lose any balance, you don't need it at all, then okay. Yeah, one thing I tell people is that if you feel like you don't need it at all, or you start to lose balance, then yeah, you should definitely get a stick.
Yeah. Yeah, I think the balance, as I know at times, I think I should, because, you know, that I pop around in the garden sometimes, things like that, and turn too quick. I mean, I haven't got the balance, but you know, it's anything like I used to have.
Yeah, so then definitely get the stick. Is it like a walking stick, or just like a 4-wheel drive, or is this like?
No, it's just a walking stick, yeah.
Okay, so it's like, some people bring in their 4-wheel drives, and I'm like, oh wow, I like your ride. It's like your own personal car. Yeah, I'm glad you're still walking around in parks. That's something that not a lot of people do around your age. Yeah, like if you have mobility, keep on using it, because if you don't, it's gonna, well, it'll be quite hard on your health.
Yeah.
Alright. Does it hurt when I press onto here?
No.
Okay, good then. It wasn't like a lot. It was more on the like really superficial on the surface area. Yeah. Let's move on to the next one, okay?